9 is what we're expecting as a high, but a lot cooler, I can tell you, up in the commentary box. We've got our commentators in readiness. Shamim Chaudhry is in the company of Amir Sohail.
Thank you very much. Very good afternoon from up here in the commentary box. We are here on the last stint of the Sylhet travel, I should say. It's like being not in a cricket arena. It's like being in a tourist spot.
Thanks God you didn't say escapade.
Well, almost an escapade. Well, it's really nice to be here. Luke Ronchi, 2,260 is the runs he's garnered so far in his 119th match. And of course, he has been amongst the runs. Both these batsmen have really stamped their authority in the first game. They need to get a good start here. It's going to be Mashrafi Mortuza. Wow, missed out on the very first one. Kept a shade low, I felt.
It did. Ronchi's eyes lit up when he saw that length. He was better off, better served, if he had hit that ball towards extra cover. Well, that's the nature of the game. Well, you spoke about batsmen stamping their authority, but here is a bowler who has stamped his authority in this format of the game, Mashrafi Mortuza. He has been brilliant. Bowls within himself, does the basic right, and he's been successful. Look at the economy rate. That's not bad at all. And also, average, very good.
Well, he's lashed onto that one. It's gone over the infield. Actually, it's gone over the outfield, for that matter. And straight away, off and running with the maximum.
Well, this is an amazing stroke. Just the roll of the wrists. No power behind it. Yes, the bat speed was there, but it has done the distance. 84 meters, not bad at all. Pressure on the bowler.
Absolutely. Even the wiles and the experience of Mashrafi Mortuza will be tested after that. Well, he's come back well with just that back of length delivery and just cramped him and did not allow him to free his arms. It's going to be quite a difficult task for the bowlers in this tournament. Have a look at the average distance of the sixes, 82 meters, and the total amount covered, 4,023 meters. A lot of meters. Off it goes, flies away into those grassy banks. Wow, what a strike. Another maximum.
Well, he missed out on that stroke on the first delivery of this over. But after that, he realized he has to wait a little bit on the ball to arrive to him. And he hasn't faltered after that. 2 sixes already in the first over. And this one even bigger, 89 meters.
Keep on adding the distances of the sixes and we're going to get close to our hotel, which is about 5 kilometers away. Well, he's on song, he's on fire. Does well. Just lovely bit of fielding there. It's past him, it would have gone for 4. That completes the first over. 12 runs come from that.
একটু হিসাব করে চলতে হয় পিক আওয়ার সিম তো সকালে এটা দুপুরে এটা রাতে এটা কখন যে কোনটা অন থাকে আসলে একটু হিসাব
বাংলা লিংকে ফিরলে এত হিসাব করতে হয় না
বন্ধু বাংলা লিংক সংযোগ চালু করলেই টানা 3 মাস আধা পয়সা এক পয়সায় কথা বলুন মাত্র 39 টাকা রিচার্জে আর সাথে আছে 10 জিবি পর্যন্ত ইন্টারনেট বোনাস বাংলা লিংক
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
ফিরতে হলে রবিতে ফিরে যাও রবিতে ফিরে এলেই 1 বছরের জন্য ফ্রি ইন্টারনেট, 100% গ্যারান্টি। এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় অফার। রবি।
স্যার লুজ প্লিজ। এমন ঝড়ের গতিতে সব লিখে ফেলতে ম্যাটাডোর বল পেন। এতে আছে জার্মান হাই ফ্লো ইঙ্ক, লেখাকে করে সুপার ডুপার ফাস্ট এন্ড ফাস্ট।
No money for music. এখন গান শুনো কোনো ডেটা চার্জ ছাড়া। Yonder Music exclusively Robi এবং Airtel userদের জন্য। Download the #1 music app now.
And that's why both the captains, they have brought in leg spinners in their side. That was in the air for a little while. Nevertheless, Tomo Shakar is off the mark.
The left-right combination is going to be a bit of worry for Shohag Ghazi, who's come in to bowl his first over. Vastly experienced, 32 wickets in his BPL career. That can't be bad. Economy is magnificent. 6.65, the best of 3 for 19. Wait for that ball that goes away. Holds its line. Not that line. That's going to be put away. And no one's going to stop that. Easy as they come. On the half volley, off front.
Before even that ball was delivered, Ronke decided that, okay, here's a vacant area on the onside. And with this angle, I could execute that stroke. And how well he's done that. Well, he has created a lot of pressure. And a cut shot.
Yeah, he'll have to bowl that off-stump line because there's only 2 fielders protecting himself in the deep on the onside. So at long on and deep mid-wicket, it's got to be very tight and accurate with his bowling. There's not too much turn. Down the leg side, he's going to pay the price for that. Easy as they come. Just a swivel round and bat makes contact very nicely to take it away to the boundary.
Well, you just spoke about he has to bowl outside the off stump. Well, he's in a bit of dilemma here. He's got 2 fieldsmen behind square, fielding in the circle, 1 deep mid-wicket. Long on, nobody protecting a boundary on the offside. Where does he bowl? Well, that's a problem. I think it's the field placing which is putting the bowler under a lot of pressure. Captain has to rethink.
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult. He's not got that protection outside the off-stump, and there's not too much turn. So the batsman will find it easy. Doesn't have to hit it against the turn. And he leans back, cracks it away, and that's a bit of poor fielding. Allows the ball to go through his fingers. Chase on here is going to be hauled in. Not before the batsman take a couple more runs. Another big over. 15 from it. After 2, it's 27 without loss.
Follow me.
তুই শিওর তো এখানেই রাজবাড়ি?
উত্তর দিকে 56 হাত। Got it!
এই তো রাজবাড়ি।
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই।
ম্যাপ দেখি। সার্ভিসটা
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি।
আমার হাতে দেশের 1 নম্বর নেটওয়ার্ক।
গ্রামীণ ফোন।
ক্যাশফুল শরতে ক্যাশফুল অফার। হিরো HF ডিলাক্স, স্প্লেন্ডার প্লাস, আই স্মার্ট, হাঙ্ক এবং গ্ল্যামার মোটরসাইকেলের উপর চলছে অবিশ্বাস্য ছাড়। 5 বছরের ওয়ারেন্টি সহ। তবে আর দেরি কেন? আজই বুঝে নিন আপনার হিরো।
এলো ফ্রেশ সুপার প্রিমিয়াম সল্ট। এর আয়োডিন ও ব্যালেন্সড মিনারেলস শরীরের ইলেকট্রোলাইট ব্যালেন্স করে যেন আপনি থাকেন সবসময় অ্যাক্টিভ। ফ্রেশ সুপার প্রিমিয়াম সল্ট, অ্যাক্টিভ সারাদিন।
বন্ধুদের নাম্বার 1 নেটওয়ার্ক এয়ারটেলে ফিরে আসলেই 20 GB বোনাস। এয়ারটেল।
Into his 42nd match. Change of pace, maybe it'll help. Oh, it's not. Shomo Sharkar is going to join the part, or is it? It's going to fall short. I thought initially it had going to go over, but thankfully it fell short.
And thankfully, he didn't time the ball well. Otherwise, it would have gone straight to the fieldsman at mid-wicket. Well, that's how Ronke started. He has picked up the areas where he's going to go. He has batted intelligently so far. He's been fed with the strike once again. And that should be the role of Shomo Sharkar. If Ronki is sacking them well, hitting them well, just get a single and give the strike to Ronki.
Tell you what, his intention was not to get a single. On that occasion, he got it by chance.
That's what I said. He was very lucky not to time the ball well. He has to rethink his strategy.
He's content, and that's a very good thing too. He bides its time, waits for the ball that he can have absolute control on. Look at the shot zones today. Scored on the offside, not all on the leg side. Scored on the offside, you see those dots, nothing. Well, he's gone dancing down the wicket and is really, this is absolutely marvellous batting here. Another maximum.
Effortless six that was. There was no power behind that stroke. Just a mere punch and did the distance. Very strong bottom hand and strong wrists. He means business.
Sure does. Looking very, very smooth. And for once he hits one on the offside, and that's gone many a mile. Oh, what a super strike that is. Fabulous stuff from the bat of Luke Ronki.
Oh, he's reaping the rewards of staying still at the crease. At the last moment, backed away a little bit from the stumps, created a bit of room for himself to free his arms. And once again, a very well executed stroke from Ronki.
Tell you what, Amir, he must have seen that graphic we showed a little while earlier when we showed him not playing on the offside. He's decided, I'm going to keep on doing that. I can do it all over the ground, and I'll get myself another 4. Oh, great stuff. Magnificent batting.
Well, the bowler has to react, also the captain. He has to go to the bowler and ask him, try and spin the ball. Don't provide enough pace to the batsman, which is working with. Bowl positively. Don't bowl with a defensive mindset. If you keep on bowling like this, you'll be taken apart. There you go. It's 50 in no time. What a start. It's 3 overs and 50 runs.
ভাই তুমি চা বানাই দিলা
এক কাপ চাই যদি বানায় খাওয়াতে না পারি কমিশনার হওয়ার পরে কি করব ভাই
তুমি যেরকম নাম্বার 1 তোমার চাও কিন্তু নাম্বার 1
এমন নাম্বার 1 মানুষদের জন্যই নাম্বার 1 চা পাতা কন্ডেন্স মিল্ক আর চিনির দুর্দান্ত কম্বিনেশনে এক কাপ নাম্বার 1 চা নাম্বার 1 এর জয় সব সময়।
Don't bite. নতুন মেরিল লিপ জেলে আছে অ্যাডভান্স সান প্রোটেকশন, তাই শীত গ্রীষ্ম বর্ষা যাই আসুক হাসুন প্রাণ খুলে।
বাইরে দেওয়ালের উপর ধুলো টিকতেই দেয় না। এপেক্স আল্টিমা।
ফিরতে হলে রবিতে ফিরে যাও।
রবিতে ফিরে এলেই 1 বছরের জন্য ফ্রি ইন্টারনেট 100% গ্যারান্টি। এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় অফার। রবি।
It's going to be Malenga.
You need the experience of Malenga to just ensure that this run fest is checked. Some semblance of sanity has to return. This is so far the fastest team 50 in BPL history.
And Ronki has a chance to score 50. Personal 50 is going to be the second fastest. The fastest was achieved by A.H.M of Pakistan from just 16 deliveries.
There's a chance here. If he gets it, this would be the second fastest. Go for it. He's gone for it, but he only gets a single. That's not going to get him to his 50, but nevertheless, he might even become joint second with Sikuge Prasanna, who's got it off 18 balls.
Look at the difference. Malinga into action. Straight away knew where to bowl Ronke. Just cramping him for room, and also the length was very, very full.
And Shomo Sharkar goes on his merry way. He's decided, I'm going to watch the fireworks from this end. I'm just going to give him the strike back, and that is a wise option.
Well, that's game awareness, isn't it?
Lasith Malinga bowling from the Shah Cement end, and Ronke is on 49. Can he become the second fastest in BPL, joint second fastest? Wait and see. Just need that single. Whips it away. Did he get it? Done it. Oh dear, he's missed out. Just missed out. But I don't think he minds at all. I don't even think he's aware of that.
Well, to be honest, he was calling to hit that delivery towards mid-wicket, widest mid-wicket, and missed on an opportunity to just help the ball on its way to fine leg for yet another boundary.
Lasith Malinga has managed to just check the run scoring. And he gets to his 50. That's the third fastest 50 in the history of the BPL in this 5th edition. Luke Ronke, take a bow.
And fastest for Chittagong. Well played, Ronke. He gave his side a rollicking start. 4 fours and 5 sixes. What else do you want from an opener? Oh, he gets into the act. Should be his first boundary, and it is. Shomo Sharkar, showing his prowess with the bat, is looking to match now. It's 58 without loss after 4 overs.
প্রতি বছর দেশে হাজারো কোটি কিলোমিটার রাস্তায় গাড়ি চলে শুধুমাত্র মোবিল ইঞ্জিন অয়েলে। সেই মোবিল এখন পাওয়া যাচ্ছে নতুন স্লিম প্যাকে, যার ইজি গ্রিপ, ব্যবহারের স্বাচ্ছন্দ্য আর ফিজিক্যাল ইন্ডাকশন সিল ও ব্যাচ নাম্বার দেয়। আসলে মোবিল অয়েলের নিশ্চয়তা। মোবিল, চালু থাক আপনার উন্নতির যাত্রা।
পেমেন্ট বিকাশ করলে দুটো লাভ। 1, ক্যাশ নিয়ে ঝামেলা নেই, আর 2, কেনাকাটা হবে স্মার্টলি। তার মানে ক্যাশের চেয়ে বিকাশ ভালো।
বন্ধুদের নাম্বার 1 নেটওয়ার্ক এয়ারটেলে ফিরে আসলেই 20 জিবি বোনাস। এয়ারটেল।
Ronke is on fire. Third fastest 50 in BPL. No, it's just 19 deliveries. It just shows that the pitch has certainly been in favor of the batsman now. Look at these shots. I think short was pulled away very strong on the onside. There are 4 boundaries on the onside. Then he opens up and hit to one down the wicket. One on the offside. Another couple of shots. He's just been at his belligerent best. Look at the leg side. 68%. That's well bowled. You got to find a bowler who can actually stop Luke Ronke to go on picking up boundaries after boundaries. Yeah, in the V is very strong too. We talk about the leg side. The look at in the V, 52%. Absolutely brilliant. Hello, Gautam.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to all viewers out there. And if you happen to have joined just 4.2 overs too late, you've missed a bit of entertainment already. But of course, we'll keep showing you recaps of Luke Ronke's blitzkrieg. Plenty of batting to come. But the real key is going to be, we talked about plenty of batting to come yesterday when they were 91 for 1 in 9 overs. Problem is that batting didn't do much. Today, they've got an even faster start and they need to capitalize.
Yeah, you got to learn from your mistakes, and we discussed this just prior to the match when we were downstairs on the ground pre-show, and we did discuss that. Yes, if they get an opportunity, that's gone up in the air. So Moshaka has to go back. This is beautiful piece of bowling. You're just speaking about whether they can go on to and carry on in the same fashion, but it's Mashrafi Murtaza, the captain, have picked up a wicket.
And it's good that he came back in the middle of all the carnage. 110 kilometers an hour. He just bowled that little off break, rolled his fingers over the ball. Shomo Sharka didn't spot it. He's not really had much to do in this partnership other than watch Ronke from the other end. Now he has to walk back for 7, 59 for 1.
একটা টিকিট প্লিজ।
হাই রাফি।
জেসিয়া। না না, দুইটা টিকিট।
সিনেমা যে কোনো মুহূর্তে লাগতে পারে ফ্রেশনেস, সাথে রাখো সব সময় সেন্টার ফ্রেশ।
সিনেমা
সেন্টার ফ্রেশ, ম্যাজিক অফ ফ্রেশনেস। ভাই আমাদের ফেলগুলো
হবে ইয়াং ম্যান, সব তো 3G 4G না।
কি হচ্ছে? চাইলেও লিখবেন, না চাইলেও লিখবেন। ম্যাটাডোর বল পেন, এতে আছে জার্মান হাই ফ্লো ইঙ্ক, লিখাকে করে সুপার ডুপার ফাস্ট, ফাস্ট এন্ড ফাস্ট।
ফিরতে হলে রবিতে ফিরে যাও।
Yeah, good stuff from the captain. This one, things were looking not good. This happened. Somo Sharka's dismissal. Bat just turning in his hands. An easy catch in the end. Couldn't find any reason why he was looking to play a big shot, because it was Luke Ronke who's scored the bulk. The majority of the runs have come from his bat. All he had to do is take a single and give the strike back to Luke Ronke. But Captain Mashrafi Murtaza certainly has picked up a very important wicket. Oh, what a shot. One bounce to the fence. He keeps going. 63 for 1.
Follow me.
তুই শিওর তো এখানেই রাজবাড়ি?
উত্তর দিকে 56 হাত।
এই তোর রাজবাড়ি?
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই। দেখি সার্ভিসটা।
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক, দুইটা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি।
আমার হাতে দেশের 1 নম্বর নেটওয়ার্ক।
গ্রামীণ ফোন।
আমাদের সেরা উজ্জ্বলতা নতুন প্যাকে।
ফেয়ার অ্যান্ড লাভলি এখন নতুন টিউবের মতো মিনি প্যাকে, চমৎকার উজ্জ্বলতা
মাত্র 12 টাকায়।
Shomo Sharkar just faced the 7 deliveries and decided to jump down the wicket for no reason at all. We mentioned earlier he was enjoying the entertainment from the other end. He should have continued enjoying it. And when he got his opportunity later, he could have capitalized. Batted really well yesterday in company of Luke Ronke, and then Dilshan Munawera, the new batsman who's come in. He too joined in for a brief while and took them to 91 for 1 in the first 10 overs. Can hit the ball hard. Munawera bats up the order for Sri Lanka. But everything below that went totally pear-shaped for Chittagong yesterday. They need to correct it.
I think they need to play some sensible cricket from here on because they've just lost a wicket of Somo Sharkar. You don't really want to go and see them playing some big shots, especially from the new batsman who's just come into bat. Look for the singles and give the strike to Luke Ronchi whenever it's possible. Last ball of the last over. Pulled away. Just a short pitch delivery. And it's nicely coming onto the bat. So no problem. Even though there was a fielder, had no chance whatsoever. Now this is good. This is what I like to see from, especially from Dilshan Munawira.
It'll be a good battle between the two Sri Lankans, Lasith Malinga and Dilshan Munawira, but as Athar mentioned, he's done the right thing, what Somo Sharkar should have done. No matter whether you feel you're in good nick or not, when the guy at the other end is flying, and you can see, no matter what the seamers have done, especially the shorter deliveries, look at the dot balls on the good length spot. Now that single from Munawira has already made this the highest power play score of this year's AKS BPL 2017. Still a couple of deliveries to go.
Yeah, that's why it's so important for Kirong to realize that once you have a really good start, you got to finish off nicely. Missed out in the last match. It's crucial for Kirong that Luke Ronchi bats and try to bat deep till the very end. And if he can manage to bat till the very end, I'm sure it'll be a big total. Yorker specialist, one of the finest. Down the leg side. Length was good. Line, not very good.
Previous game he was outstanding. A little wayward in his opening over, but once he got his radar going, memory serves me right, he bowled 9 Yorkers in a row. One full over and then the next 3 deliveries. Everything was on the spot. That was part of the 2 for 34 against the Rajshahi Kings. His first over had gone for a few. And the next 3 overs he came back really well. I chatted with him after the game and being his usual modest self, but he was on target. That's well done. Really well done by Luke Ronchi. It wasn't the worst delivery from Malinga, but Luke Ronchi made a slight bit of room and just placed it through the offside. We're still in the power play. He knew he had lots to gain through that offside.
Yeah, also good use of the feet. Hardly see that they take on seamers by the good use of the feet and then getting underneath it and beautifully played through the covers. Excellent shot. What a time he's having with the bat. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right from the middle part where you mentioned about making room and also going down the track helped him to put that away for a boundary. That's well bowled. Slower, fuller, into the block hole. Dot to finish the over. After 6, it's 69 for 1. And signal for the Boshundhara LP Gas strategic timeout.
একটু হিসাব করে চলতে হয় পিক আওয়ার সিম তো সকালে এটা দুপুরে এটা রাতে এটা কখন যে কোনটা অন থাকে আসলে একটু হিসাব
বাংলা লিংকে ফিরলে এত হিসাব করতে হয় না
বন্ধু বাংলা লিংক সংযোগ চালু করলেই টানা 3 মাস আধা পয়সা এক পয়সায় কথা বলুন মাত্র 39 টাকা রিচার্জে আর সাথে আছে 10 জিবি পর্যন্ত ইন্টারনেট বোনাস। বাংলা লিংক
বাংলাদেশের একমাত্র ইলেকট্রিক আর্ক ফার্নেসে পরিশোধনের পর তৈরি হয় ভূমিকম্প সহনীয় স্টিল AKS।
ফলো মি।
তুই শিওর তো এখানেই রাজবাড়ি?
উত্তর দিকে 56 হাত।
এই তো রাজবাড়ি।
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই।
দেখি সার্ভিসটা তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি।
আমার হাতে দেশের 1 নম্বর নেটওয়ার্ক।
গ্রামীণ ফোন।
আর নোবেল করে কথা
আমি ভয় পেলেও মা ভয় পেত না, আর আমি যখন জিতে যাই বাংলাদেশের হয়ে তখন জিতে যায় মা।
এমন হাজারো বাচ্চাদের স্বপ্ন জয়ে সাথে আছে ফ্রেশ ফুল ক্রিম মিল্ক পাউডার। এর ট্রিপল অ্যাকশন ফর্মুলা নিশ্চিত করে স্ট্রেংথ, ইমিউনিটি ও ইন্টেলিজেন্স। ফ্রেশ ফুল ক্রিম মিল্ক পাউডার।
আমি জিতলে জিতে যায় মা।
ফিরতে হলে রবিতে ফিরে যাও।
রবিতে ফিরে এলেই 1 বছরের জন্য ফ্রি ইন্টারনেট, 100% গ্যারান্টি। এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় অফার। রবি।
Makes me feel this way when I can't see through, when I'm feeling blue.
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
রাতুল অ্যাবসেন্ট, ফারা অ্যাবসেন্ট। আরে এত বাচ্চা অ্যাবসেন্ট কেন? বাচ্চারা অসুস্থ, ডক্টরের কাছ থেকে শোনো।
যখন যায় জীবাণু হাত থেকে মুখে, তখনই আমরা পড়ে যাই অসুখে।
এই জন্য সিলভার লাইফ বয়
জীবাণু থেকে রক্ষা করে লাইফ বয়। লাইফ বয় যেখানে অসুখ কম সেখানে লাইফ বয়।
বিশ্বের 1 নম্বর জার্ম প্রোটেকশন সোপ।
বন্ধুদের নাম্বার 1 নেটওয়ার্ক এয়ারটেলে ফিরে আসলেই 20 জিবি বোনাস। এয়ারটেল।
Leading wicket takers in the Bangladesh Premier League as we come to the end of the Bushundhara LP Gas strategic timeout. Taken early, trying to weather the storm. The fielding side, the Rangpur Riders, Chittagong Vikings. In a sense, picking up from where they left off yesterday, but only in the first 10. They need to change what they did in the second 10, and this was the power play, and it was all about one man, Luke Ronchi. He was going from the first delivery, started off favouring the onside, and then absolutely peppered the offside. Some lovely shots over the long off, extra cover. That was the one wicket to fall.
Nazmul Islam, the bowler, 23 runs given in the first over that he bowled. And the batsman was Luke Ronchi. He's just changing the line and the length. He's not happy because he drifted down the leg side and it will go for a boundary. Poor delivery. Started well.
It was brave of Mashrafi to bring him on to bowl immediately after the power play was over. But Luke Ronchi's taken a liking to him. And that was the wrong line. Batsman's already 50 plus in no time. Third fastest 50 in BPL history, Luke Ronchi. Completed the half century of just 19 balls and he's still carrying on. 8 fours and 5 sixes in the innings, of which 7 fours and 5 sixes have gone to Luke Ronchi. Just the one boundary to Shomu Sharkar. How he started off, targeting the leg side. And again. But the beauty of Ronchi's innings is, even towards the latter half of the power play, when the bowlers realised he was targeting the leg side, they tried to push it wide, they tried to keep it outside off. He still managed to continue to get the boundaries there.
Already 900s in BPL. Can he get the 10th one? That's gone. That's gone for the maximum. 6 more to finish the over. 13 in that over. 82 for 1.
পেমেন্ট বিকাশ করলে দুটো লাভ। 1, ক্যাশ নিয়ে ঝামেলা নেই, আর 2, কেনাকাটা হবে স্মার্টলি। তার মানে ক্যাশের চেয়ে বিকাশ ভালো।
Congratulations.
বন্ধুদের নাম্বার 1 নেটওয়ার্ক এয়ারটেলে ফিরে আসলেই 20 জিবি বোনাস। এয়ারটেল।
আমাদের সেরা উজ্জ্বলতা নতুন প্যাকে
ফেয়ার অ্যান্ড লাভলি এখন নতুন টিউবের মতো মিনি প্যাকে চমৎকার উজ্জ্বলতা
মাত্র 12 টাকায়।
Which is the end of the ground. Commentary boxes are at. Wonderful facilities. Very modern commentary boxes, multi-tiered media end. The Shah Cement end, the far end of the ground. The AKS Steel end has an absolutely gorgeous pavilion. 4 dressing rooms for
The last ball of the last over. On the leg stump, too easy. He's enjoying himself a little bit quicker. Tossed up. Pretty good move from Mashrafi Murtaza and a good change because he didn't play the first match. Samila Shanwari. And he started well here.
taken the place of Adam Lyth in the 11. Brings Ronki back on strike again. Very good for Muniwira, just allowing Ronki to continue on his merry way. He's got a strike rate this year in T20 cricket in excess of 180. An average also in excess of 35, which is very, very good in T20 cricket. Played for the Guyana Amazon Warriors in the Caribbean Premier League. Played well there. The likes of Sohail Tanveer opening the batting. Chadwick Walton, explosive.
Lovely ball, boy, lovely ball.
Clever from Shinwari. Now 72 of 32. We'll keep an eye on the fastest 100. We've had several hundreds in BPL history, 9 in total. We'll let you know what the fastest has been and whether it's in Luke Ronki's sights or not.
Yeah, the highest has been from Kabir Rahman, 122. I think he scored that for Borishal Bulls. It was absolutely brilliant to watch him, but certainly so far it seems that Luke Ronki might just be the 10th one to bring up 100. It was all dealing in singles, won the last one. It was tossed up and he's belted that away. Dead straight over the bowler's head for his maximum. 93 for 1.
Congratulations.
ওর কাপড় আমার কাপড়ের চেয়ে উজ্জ্বল হলো কি করে?
কারণ সাধারণ ডিটারজেন্ট কাপড়ে পাউডারের স্তর ফেলে এবং কাপড়কে করে ফ্যাকাশে। নতুন রিন সম্পূর্ণ ভিন্ন, কাপড়ে দেয় নতুনের মতো উজ্জ্বলতা। নতুন রিন, থাকুন উজ্জ্বল সব সময়।
ক্যাশফুল শরতে ক্যাশফুল অফার। হিরো এইচএফ ডিলাক্স, স্প্লেন্ডার প্লাস, আই স্মার্ট, হাঙ্ক এবং গ্ল্যামার মোটরসাইকেলের উপর চলছে অবিশ্বাস্য ছাড়। 5 বছরের ওয়ারেন্টি সহ। তবে আর দেরি কেন, আজই বুঝে নিন আপনার হিরো।
ফিরতে হলে রবিতে ফিরে যাও।
রবিতে ফিরে এলেই 1 বছরের জন্য ফ্রি ইন্টারনেট, 100% গ্যারান্টি। এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় অফার। রবি।
ভাবনা থেকেই ভালো কাজের শুরু। অ্যান্টিঅক্সিডেন্ট ও ফ্লেভোনয়েড সমৃদ্ধ এক অসাধারণ ব্লেন্ডের ফ্রেশ প্রিমিয়াম টি খুলে দেয় ভাবনার দুয়ার।
Can get a breakthrough. They've got themselves 1 wicket, but they need another one, and very, very quickly. Muniwira can be explosive as much, maybe not as much as Ronki. He can also wheel the willow. Guided but straight to the fielder at short third. Last ball, last over was effortlessly done. Just moved the left leg away and he hit it straight as an arrow and right over the top for the maximum. Speed of the bat, look at that, 144 kilometers per hour. Magnificent stuff from the bat of Luke Ronki. He had to reach for that and get bat on ball. Good afternoon, Tina Mawayo.
Afternoon, Shamim. Well, have we been treated to some scintillating cricket this afternoon? 93 for 1. The 2 balls into the 9th over.
Wait on that one and smash it away. Just let it go past him at the last moment. Dilshan Muniwira, look at the way he handled this. Just past him and crashed away.
That's a good shot. We know Ravi Bopara is very intelligent, uses the slower balls, lots of variations. Slow ball there, but he's really waited for that. Made sure he's found that gap back on a point. Good shot.
And this time he pitches it short, and it's turned around. That's a no ball also, and that's not going to make the captain very happy. Was it because of the height? Well.
Can only have been because of the height, Shamim. But whatever it is, free hit nonetheless, and this will be very welcome. It's Luke Ronke on strike.
Watch out. Well, he got an edge to it. Didn't quite reach that. Intelligently bowled, just wide and far enough from the reach of Ronke to ensure that he didn't get his full meaty part of the bat.
That's brave. Not often I've seen a slow ball bowled. We look at it again, out the back of the hand. Good control. Not seen a slow ball being employed very often in T20 cricket on a free hit.
It worked, but this time he's hit it many a mile. No, it's not. It's going to go down the throat of the fielder. I thought it was going to go over. And that is huge. Wow, what a breakthrough. What an important breakthrough it is. Trying to go over the top. Got the elevation, not the distance.
Another slow ball. This is well bowled. Out the back of the hand once again. It was a decent connection, but the ball had bounced. Got it quite high on the bat, and a good catch taken. Ziaur Rahman taking the catch, and this man, he was devastating. 78 he's gone for, 99 for 2.
ও তো ক্যাডেট কলেজে ফার্স্ট বয় ছিল।
কোন ক্যাডেট?
ময়মনসিংহ ক্যাডেট কলেজ।
কিন্তু ময়মনসিংহ ক্যাডেট তো মেয়েদের কলেজ।
ভিটামিন এ এর বাড়তি সুরক্ষাযুক্ত সুপার ফ্রেশ ফর্টিফাইড সয়াবিন তেল, যা ওমেগা 3 ও 6 এর পারফেক্ট ব্যালেন্স এবং বেটা ক্যারোটিন সমৃদ্ধ। সুপার ফ্রেশ ফর্টিফাইড সয়াবিন তেল, কিছু বাড়তি ভালোর জন্য।
This is sunshine smile, makes me feel this way. When I can't see through, when I'm feeling blue.
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
ফিরতে হলে রবিতে ফিরে যাও।
রবিতে ফিরে এলেই 1 বছরের জন্য ফ্রি ইন্টারনেট, 100% গ্যারান্টি। এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় অফার। রবি।
বাংলাদেশের একমাত্র ইলেকট্রিক আর্ক ফার্নেসে পরিশোধনের পর তৈরি হয় ভূমিকম্প সহনীয় স্টিল AKS।
Captain Misbah Haq comes in. Position of comfort, I must say, but he's at the non-striker's end. Batsman having changed over when that catch was taken, as the ball is tucked away around the corner by Munawira. And that completes the 9th over. The 100 comes up. 100 for 2.
একটা টিকিট প্লিজ।
হাই রাফি।
জেসিয়া। না, দুইটা টিকিট।
সিনেমা যে কোনো মুহূর্তে লাগতে পারে ফ্রেশনেস। সাথে রাখো সব সময় সেন্টার ফ্রেশ। সিনেমা সেন্টার ফ্রেশ, ম্যাজিক অফ ফ্রেশনেস। বন্ধুদের নাম্বার 1 নেটওয়ার্ক এয়ারটেলে ফিরে আসলেই 20 জিবি বোনাস। এয়ারটেল।
God, Luke Ronke on top of the bowlers right through his innings till he held out to Ziaur Rahman. He's taken his second catch. Reversing, not really getting it on the meaty part, maybe the toe end of the bat. Very fortunate there, the part of the batsman. Munawira moves on to 13. This is the reason why the captain is there. The bat, you see, has turned in his hand there. See, maybe that didn't allow the ball to achieve the distance that he anticipated. It was well judged catch by Ziaur Rahman in the deep. Misbah Haq to take strike now for the first time. Samir Lashinwari. Uses the depth of the crease very well there, Misbah, and opens his account.
Down the ground, bang. Just be single to the man out on the cover boundary.
Good lads, going well, lads.
Good field set to Munawir. Man at cover now because Misbah's on strike, but otherwise he moves over to more of a cover point.
Samila Shinwari has gifted one. Has been swung around, fielder going after it and does exceedingly well to get to it and retrieve the ball. It's looking as if it is going to go to the ropes. Ghazi is the fielder.
Come boy. Pressure on, lads, pressure on, go boy.
Wow, low full toss. I think only thing that helped him get away with that was the fact that Misbah's just come out to bat. Otherwise, could easily have been deposited over the ropes.
Works on that one. It's been a good mix, except for that low full toss earlier on. Samila Shinwari has managed to just ensure that the batsmen do not really go after the big hits. They're already 6 runs in this over, but in the context of the game, that's a pretty decent over. 402 runs in his BPL career. Dilshan Munawira. Short, and that's going to be punished. No question about that one. That was a gift and gratefully accepted. 10 overs done, 112 for 2.
Follow me.
তুই শিওর তো এখানেই রাজবাড়ি?
উত্তর দিকে 56 হাত।
এই তো রাজবাড়ি।
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই।
ম্যাপ দেখি। সার্ভিসটা
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি।
আমার হাতে দেশের 1 নম্বর নেটওয়ার্ক।
গ্রামীণ ফোন।
ফিরতে হলে রবিতে ফিরে যাও।
রবিতে ফিরে এলেই 1 বছরের জন্য ফ্রি ইন্টারনেট, 100% গ্যারান্টি। এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় অফার। রবি।
Despite the fact that scored 50 in 3 overs, it was just 69 at the end of the power play. It's been steady after that. A couple of wickets have pegged back the momentum that Luke Ronchi achieved early on. It's up to the captain and his Sri Lankan partner to just ensure that a good total is posted at the end of the 20. They're halfway through. 10 overs completed, going at 11.2 runs per over. Marvelous position from where they can launch for the big hit. Projected currently they'll go to 224. It's a funny old game. We know what Chittagong did the last time round.
I was just about to say, Shamim, you made a good point that the captain needs to make sure that they carry on from where they are now. 112 for 2 today. Yesterday they were 91 for 2 after 10 overs. So certainly way ahead today. Lost one more wicket, and let's bear in mind that yesterday, after they lost a couple of wickets at the top, they really didn't manage to keep that run rate going and lost regular wickets, so they need to ensure that they correct that today. So what a lovely platform they've got.
Ravi Bopara uses all his experience in mixing it up and was rewarded with that very crucial wicket of Luke Ronchi. Benched 2 wickets in his BPL career, 4 for 18 his best. Decent economy rate. And his volley out. Brilliant stuff. This is Ravi Bopara for you. Absolutely marvelous. Dilshan Munawira didn't have a clue what the ball was doing, and he ended up missing his wicket.
Bopal once again out the back of the hand and jagging back into the right-hander, and almost surprised himself, the bowler, but he'll be disappointed with that. He was looking good. 20 from 16 he got, 3 down now for 113.
রাতুল অ্যাবসেন্ট, ফারা অ্যাবসেন্ট। আরে এত বাচ্চা অ্যাবসেন্ট কেন? বাচ্চারা অসুস্থ, ডক্টরের কাছ থেকে শোনো।
যখন যায় জীবাণু হাত থেকে মুখে তখনই আমরা পড়ে যাই অসুখে
এজন্য সিলভার লাইফ বয়
জীবাণু থেকে রক্ষা করে লাইফ বয় যেখানে অসুখ কম সেখানে লাইফ বয়
বিশ্বের 1 নম্বর জর্ম প্রোটেকশন সোপ।
নো মানি ফর মিউজিক। এখন গান শুনো কোনো ডেটা চার্জ ছাড়া। Yonder Music এক্সক্লুসিভলি রবি এবং এয়ারটেল ইউজারদের জন্য। ডাউনলোড দ্য নাম্বার 1 মিউজিক অ্যাপ নাও।
আমাদের সেরা উজ্জ্বলতা নতুন প্যাকে
ফেয়ার অ্যান্ড লাভলি এখন নতুন টিউবের মতো মিনি প্যাকে চমৎকার উজ্জ্বলতা
মাত্র 12 টাকায়। ফিরতে হলে রবিতে ফিরে যাও।
রবিতে ফিরে এলেই 1 বছরের জন্য ফ্রি ইন্টারনেট 100% গ্যারান্টি। এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় অফার। রবি।
Reese, 490 runs in his fledgling 20-over career. And this is not looking too good for the Chittagong Vikings. This is the wicket. He's playing all over it. Well, he's trying to come down at the last moment. Just didn't gauge the length. He's standing his ground. He's not going forward, nor moving back. The ball did enough to take the off stump. An elation on the face of Ravi Bopara. Understandably so, because it was building up to be a good partnership. Manowera was looking quite threatening. But take a note of the fact that Chittagong lost the plot yesterday. Starting off 9 overs, they got about 91 runs in 10 overs, and then they folded up. Next 10 overs, 50 odd runs. Is it going the same way? Ravi Bopara's line. Nicely fleeced away into the deep. And just a single the result.
And Ravi Bopara, this is where he's bowled and got his wickets. And what you won't see in that graphic is the fact that he's bowled that slower ball both times to get that wicket and controlled it really, really well. So I think they just need to be careful on how they approach Ravi Bopara. A nifty little bowler.
That's the right word, I think. You don't expect that she will achieve those breakthroughs, and just at the right time he seems to strike. Time seems rather innocuous with his bowling. Seems to be predictable, but that surprise element, that's what matters as a bowler. You lull the batsman into a sense of false security, and suddenly you strike. Louis Rees. Their upright stance, a lot of batters have. They don't bend down and tap the ground in front of them.
Plays a lot of his cricket, of course. Conditions where the ball bounces a lot more. Was with Lancashire before he moved on to Derbyshire, where he's at now. As you just take a look at Bopara's speeds in this over, and you can see he's really mixing it up. 125 down to 97, back up to 123. Down again in the last delivery to 102. So not easy to deal with. Intelligent bowling, and you need that in this format of the game.
And he uses the angles very well also. That's something that the batsmen have to be wary of. Loses his run up. So the run rate now being checked slowly and gradually, being pulled back. 10.62 at the moment. Waits, slashes it, but straight to the fielder, not timing it at all. An excellent over. A wicket and 3 runs, 11 done, 115 for 3.
একটু হিসাব করে চলতে হয়। পিক আওয়ার সিম তো সকালে এটা, দুপুরে এটা, রাতে এটা, কখন যে কোনটা অন থাকে আসলে একটু হিসাব।
বাংলা লিংকে ফিরলে এত হিসাব করতে হয় না।
বন্ধু বাংলা লিংক সংযোগ চালু করলেই টানা 3 মাস আধা পয়সায় পয়সায় কথা বলুন মাত্র 39 টাকা রিচার্জে, আর সাথে আছে 10 জিবি পর্যন্ত ইন্টারনেট বোনাস। বাংলা লিংক।
কনগ্রাচুলেশনস।
ওর কাপড় আমার কাপড়ের চেয়ে উজ্জ্বল হলো কি করে?
কারণ সাধারণ ডিটারজেন্ট কাপড়ে পাউডারের স্তর ফেলে এবং কাপড়কে করে ফ্যাকাশে। নতুন রিন সম্পূর্ণ ভিন্ন, কাপড়ে দেয় নতুনের মতো উজ্জ্বলতা। নতুন রিন থাকুন উজ্জ্বল সব সময়।
And blistering away. Wonderful start to the innings. 78, and then Manowera is looking good till he was cleaned up by Bopara. Miswal Haq, the captain, on 6, and Louis Rees now building up a little partnership. So very important that these two settle down and keep the scoreboard ticking along. Thinks of the lap or the scoop and decides to change his mind.
This is when we're talking about how nifty he is with the ball out the back of the hand and turning off the wicket slightly. It would have been safer if that had carried straight on, which it didn't. So good skill, Ravi Bopara.
There's a combination of the slowness of the delivery along with the use of the seam, just seeming it's cutting back enough to take that off stump. And Munawar looked back so very surprised, expecting it to go past the stumps. Sweeps it, reaches for it and sweeps it into the deep, but a single is all they're going to get. At times, the batsmen can make things difficult for themselves. Seem to be getting bogged down. They're not prepared. It's not a different wicket. It's the same one that Ronki had played on. Munawar was doing well. But I think it's just got into their minds that the bowlers are being allowed to dominate. They're very tentative, not really going through their shots positively. But of course, all credit to Shohag Ghazi for keeping it tight. Whips it away. I think he's just going to get a single. Thought of a second run, not there. 12 overs done, it's 117 for 3.
রিয়ার সাথে লাঞ্চ রাহুল তুই হাত ধুয়েছিস পুরো 1 মিনিট ধরে সাবান দিয়ে হাত ধুতে তা না হলে জীবাণু থেকে যায় ধুতে থাকো এই বান্টি তোর সাবান স্লো নাকি রে লাইফ বয় হ্যান্ড ওয়াশ মাত্র 10 সেকেন্ডে
লাইফ বয় হ্যান্ড ওয়াশ 99.9% জীবাণু থেকে সুরক্ষা দেয় 10 সেকেন্ডে
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে
ঠিক তাই ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
ফিরতে হলে রবিতে ফিরে যাও
রবিতে ফিরে এলেই 1 বছরের জন্য ফ্রি ইন্টারনেট 100% গ্যারান্টি এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় অফার। রবি
আমাদের সেরা উজ্জ্বলতা নতুন প্যাকে
Fair and Lovely
A.H.M in action. Might have Mushfiqur Rahim. We saw him yesterday on top. Mahmudullah will be in action later. Tamim yet to recover from an injury, but Anamul Haq in that list at 927 in 51 games. See if he can add to that and maybe cross 1,000 runs.
Well, Ravi Bopara bowled exceptionally well, and he's the reason why his team has made a comeback into this game. At one stage, Ronki was taking the game away. These are the batting options. Enamul, he can strike the ball, and Sikandar, highly talented.
They wouldn't want to get down to the lower part of the order, but Anamul's the one we're looking for. Can he get to 1,000 runs in BPL history today?
That was the problem yesterday with Chittagong Vikings. Had a great start and then bossed it.
And we're seeing shades of it again today after that fabulous innings from Luke Ronki. And as you can see, batsman's strike rate, when it's in the good length area, it's alarming. The strike rate goes down to 12.5.
It's all about ramping the batsman. Ball in the areas where batsmen, not all of them, a particular batsman can't get underneath the ball, and it varies. You know, it's a cliched thing to say in T20 cricket, ball in the right areas. It's different for every batsman. It has to be according to the back lift and how batsmen set up.
spot on. And also sometimes, according to the state of the game, there are times when a length delivery might be a good length for other times, but it's the worst when someone's trying to hit you and a length delivery is just what you want. That's when you need to get those slightly back of a length deliveries or the Yorker speared in. Horses for courses.
Another good over from Ravi Bopara comes to an end. After 13 overs, Chittagong Vikings 121 for 3.
একটু হিসাব করে চলতে হয় পিক আওয়ার সিম তো সকালে এটা দুপুরে এটা রাতে এটা কখন যে কোনটা অন থাকে আসলে একটু হিসাব
বাংলা লিংকে ফিরলে এত হিসাব করতে হয় না
বন্ধু বাংলা লিংক সংযোগ চালু করলেই টানা 3 মাস আধা পয়সা এক পয়সায় কথা বলুন মাত্র 39 টাকা রিচার্জে আর সাথে আছে 10 জিবি পর্যন্ত ইন্টারনেট বোনাস বাংলা লিংক
আমাদের সেরা উজ্জ্বলতা নতুন প্যাকে
ফেয়ার অ্যান্ড লাভলি এখন নতুন টিউবের মতো মিনি প্যাকে চমৎকার উজ্জ্বলতা
মাত্র 12 টাকায়
No money for music. এখন গান শুনো কোনো ডেটা চার্জ ছাড়া। Yonder Music exclusively Robi এবং Airtel userদের জন্য। Download the #1 music app now.
They learned their lessons, but again, it's very similar to yesterday. The Chittagong Vikings, 91 for 1 in 10. The last 10, they got just 52. And again, the first 3 batsmen who scored yesterday, Ronki, Shomu Sharkar, Dilshan Munawira, all 3 have contributed today. Not so much Shomu Sharkar, but he was part of a 50 partnership with Ronki. But once those 3 have gone, see, just struggling a little bit in the middle order.
The quick wickets always enable a bowling side to make a comeback and take control of the game. That's what Chittagong Vikings has to deny the bowling sides. Well, it's a good sign that Misbah has promoted himself up the order, and he realizes that he has to stay in the middle and guide the batsmen, make them play around him and get to a winning total. Well, still they have a chance to get to 200 runs.
They need to get about 12 runs and over from this stage, which is very gettable. They've got wickets in hand. But at one stage, when Luke Ronchi was going, we were looking at projected scores of 240, 250. That's what you can have a look at right now. 185 is the current rate.
And it's a good pitch to bat on, mind you. It's not offering a lot to the seamers and also the spinners. Yes, the military medium bowlers, they've been effective. A bowler like Ravi Bopara, who's bowled well. What were you doing, Misbah?
Look at the state of the game right now. Last 3.4 overs, now 3.5 overs. They've lost a wicket and scored only 13 runs. Exactly what happened yesterday. Well, he'll get away with that one. It was a wild hoik. It could easily have either gone up to the keeper or to short fine leg. It did neither. It threaded the needle. Misbah is safe. 14 overs, 127 for 3.
ভাই একটা ফ্রেশ পানি দেন
Hello, Tamim.
Hi.
Is it safe for him?
No.
Huh?
It's the safest.
Thank you, Tamim.
মেমব্রেন ফিল্ট্রেশন ও ড্রপলেট মেথড সহ মোট 15টি কঠিন ধাপে পৃথিবীর সর্বাধুনিক স্ট্যান্ডার্ড নিশ্চিত করে তৈরি হচ্ছে দেশের সবচেয়ে নিরাপদ পানি সুপার ফ্রেশ ড্রিঙ্কিং ওয়াটার।
Congratulations.
ওর কাপড় আমার কাপড়ের ঠিক উজ্জ্বল হলো কি করে?
কারণ সাধারণ ডিটারজেন্ট কাপড়ে পাউডারের স্তর ফেলে এবং কাপড়কে করে ফ্যাকাশে। নতুন রিন সম্পূর্ণ ভিন্ন, কাপড়ে দেয় নতুনের মতো উজ্জ্বলতা। নতুন রিন থাকুন উজ্জ্বল সব সময়।
Talk about deja vu. Yesterday, 10 overs, 91 for 1. Last 10, 52. Today, after 10, they were 112. Even better than yesterday. And again, they've got stuck. Got the opposition captain coming on to keep the brakes on. Lewis Rees has not really got going so far.
So the reason for me for this deja vu is when your team has got the momentum The new coming batsmen, they try and match it. They try and match the ambience. They forget about the significance of singles. Well, he has to do this consistently, rotate the strike. Too many dot deliveries we have seen in passage of 4 overs. That's what they have to deny. If not a boundary, make sure it's a single. That'll keep them in the game. The boundaries will come. Once you are set as a batsman, just give yourself a chance as a batsman to get the measure of the pitch, get the measure of the bowling. If you've gotten a good start, like Ronki has provided, just feast on it rather than spoiling it.
Still Anamol to come. It's been, there you go, 26 balls since the last boundary. And the irony is that in the first 3 overs of this match, their score was 50. 50 without loss after 3 overs, and this is where they've reached now. 78 in the next 11.
I think they have to sort out their batting order. Why is Sikandar batting at number 7? He's enjoying a good run of form. Once you get a good start as a batting side, you should have a floating batting order. You should use batsmen with their ability. See,
It's just flattened out. It's just flattened out. It's like a bit of a mountain slope. I know we have a lovely, beautiful grass bank here that's sloping. That Manhattan looks exactly like our grass bank.
from mountain to the valley.
Exactly like that. It started off on the top, and it's just slowly made its way down to the ground. Ball for 2 did Lewis Rees. Misbah was just ambling on that occasion. They've been dealing in singles for the last 4 overs. 12 of 16 Misbah, 10 of 15 Lewis Rees. Got an informed Sikandar Raza still sitting in the hut. Got Anamol Haq in the part of the leading run scorers in BPL history. He's also waiting for his turn to bat, and only 5 overs to go after this. Another single. Can the boundaries continue to be dried up? Mashrafi will be very, very happy with that.
পুরো এটা রাতে এটা কখন যে কোনটা অন থাকে আসলে
আরে
একটু
ভাই
হিসেব
বাংলা লিংকে ফিরলে এত হিসাব করতে হয় না।
বন্ধু বাংলা লিংক সংযোগ চালু করলেই টানা 3 মাস আধা পয়সা 1 পয়সায় কথা বলুন মাত্র 39 টাকা রিচার্জে, আর সাথে আছে 10 জিবি পর্যন্ত ইন্টারনেট বোনাস। বাংলা লিংক।
ফিরতে হলে রবিতে ফিরে যাও।
রবিতে ফিরে এলেই 1 বছরের জন্য ফ্রি ইন্টারনেট 100% গ্যারান্টি। এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় অফার। রবি।
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক, আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
বন্ধুদের নাম্বার 1 নেটওয়ার্ক এয়ারটেলে ফিরে আসলেই 20 জিবি বোনাস। এয়ারটেল।
Finish his spell. Mashrafi himself will bowl his 4th over. Nazmul Islam went for plenty, but that's when Luke Ronchi was on fire, so it doesn't really matter. They've got bowlers to turn to. They've got depth in the bowling, and that really helps you as a captain.
Talk about those bowling figures. You never wanted to look at them at the end of 10th over, but now there is a bit of respectability in that.
Desara Pereira, very useful all-rounder for Sri Lanka. This is Misbah-ul Haq in the tournament, not even attempted to hit anything in the air. That really indicates everything is a pulsing yellow delivery along the ground. Just not got going, captain of the Chittagong Vikings. Ironically, he's the man who hit the fastest test century.
And one thing you associate with Misbah, he loves hitting sixes, especially against the spinners. Maybe it's the case of reflexes slowing down. That's in the air. And well held. What a catch that was. Amazing. Amazing catch at the boundary line.
It was all about keeping your balance, presence of mind, knowing where the boundary rope was, and just holding on to it. Very, very well done indeed, and a timely wicket. Pereira comes in and strikes. Lewis Rees scores, and have a look at that. Spot on.
It was all about getting into a good position, wasn't it? And nicely held. Rees walks back after scoring 10. It's 132 for 4 in a spot of bother Chittagong Vikings. And now it's Vashundhara LP Gas strategic timeout.
Follow me.
তুই শিওর তো এখানেই রাজবাড়ি?
উত্তর দিকে 56 হাত।
গট ইট। এই তো রাজবাড়ি।
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই। ব্যাট দেখি। সার্ভিসটা
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি।
আমার হাতে দেশের 1 নম্বর নেটওয়ার্ক।
গ্রামীণ ফোন।
কংগ্রাচুলেশনস।
ওর কাপড় আমার কাপড়ের ঠিক উজ্জ্বল হলো কি করে?
কারণ সাধারণ ডিটারজেন্ট কাপড়ে পাউডারের স্তর ফেলে এবং কাপড়কে করে ফ্যাকাশে। নতুন রিন সম্পূর্ণ ভিন্ন, কাপড়ে দেয় নতুনের মতো উজ্জ্বলতা। নতুন রিন থাকুন উজ্জ্বল সব সময়।
It's a sunshine smile makes me feel this way when I can't see through, when I'm feeling blue.
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
স্যার লুজ প্লিজ। এমন ঝড়ের গতিতে সব লিখে ফেলতে ম্যাটাডোর বল পেন। এতে আছে জার্মান হাই ফ্লো ইঙ্ক, লেখাকে করে সুপার ডুপার ফাস্ট। ফাস্ট এন্ড ফাস্ট।
ওরা আমাদের কাছ থেকে সবকিছু কেড়ে নিয়েছে।
রাশিয়া, চীন, হিন্দুস্তান, তারপরে এখন আনাতোলিয়া।
আমি আমার জীবন বাঁচিয়ে রেখে দায়িত্ব পালন করব।
এখন আমাদের একসাথে থাকার সময়।
চেঙ্গিস খানের সৈন্যবাহিনীর হাত থেকে কেউ বাঁচতে পারবে না, কেউ না। মঙ্গলদের পৃথিবীতে স্বাগতম।
আমি জাহান্নামের বন্ধু।
ঐতিহাসিক ড্রামা সিরিয়াল দেরিলে সিজন 2 আসছে মাছরাঙা টেলিভিশনে।
একটু হিসেব করে চলতে হয়। পিক আওয়ার সিম তো। সকালে এটা, দুপুরে এটা, রাতে এটা, কখন যে কোনটা অন থাকে আসলে একটু হিসেব।
বাংলা লিংকে ফিরলে এত হিসাব করতে হয় না।
বন্ধু বাংলা লিংক সংযোগ চালু করলেই টানা 3 মাস আধা পয়সায় পয়সায় কথা বলুন মাত্র 39 টাকা রিচার্জে। আর সাথে আছে 10 জিবি পর্যন্ত ইন্টারনেট বোনাস। বাংলা লিংক।
আমাদের সেরা উজ্জ্বলতা নতুন প্যাকে।
ফেয়ার অ্যান্ড লাভলি এখন নতুন টিউবের মতো মিনি প্যাকে চমৎকার উজ্জ্বলতা
মাত্র 12 টাকায়।
A strategic timeout. Key wicket for the Rangpur Riders. The captain taking a fantastic catch. Good bowling change as well. Batsman crossed over. New man in is Anamul Haq Bijoy. Very distinctive with his hairstyle. Luke Rees just down on his knees. Didn't account with the fact that the captain had positioned himself so well. How well did he take it?
He never looked nervous. He was so assured once he got into a good position. And Amul Haq is an able batsman. A good effort is required from him. His team in a spot of bother.
Yeah, he won't have a chance to get to 1,000 BPL runs in this innings. Don't think he has enough time, but we did show you that list a little while ago. 928, his BPL career. He's right up there with the very best. The list led by Mushfiqur Rahim. Pushing for the second here, that's good running. He called Misbah back immediately. He was running to the danger end, was Anamul Haq Bijoy.
That's experience for you. Now Misbah decided, if I can't hit the boundary, just push the gap, push the ball into the gap and run hard.
Last 6 overs have seen just 24 runs. The Vikings in a spot of bother. 16 overs, 136 for 4.
Follow me.
তুই শিওর তো এখানেই রাজবাড়ি?
উত্তর দিকে 56 হাত। Got it!
এই তো রাজবাড়ি।
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই। ম্যাপ দেখি। সার্ভিসটা
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি।
আমার হাতে দেশের 1 নম্বর নেটওয়ার্ক।
গ্রামীণ ফোন।
Mushfiqur Rahim, the leading run scorer in BPL. Yeah, what a turnaround. On stage when Luke Ronchi was batting, it seemed that Chittagong Vikings will not repeat the mistake that they did in the last match. 91 for 1 in 10 overs. That's the match that I'm talking about previously. Against Kumilla Victorians. And once again, they'll be very disappointed. We go through the same thing. What a start. What a terrific start that was from Chittagong Vikings. But they'll be certainly very disappointed. At the moment, it's the captain himself in the middle, Misbah Haq, who's trying to steady the ship. Current run rate would get them to 169. Look at that start. Look at those first 6 overs. Let's take the first 3 overs. Incredible, wasn't it? 50 for no loss. The fastest team 50 in the BPL history. And then Mashrafi Murtaza came back and picked up a wicket, and things started to go wrong. Good afternoon, Tino.
Afternoon, Atta. Make good mention about what happened yesterday and what's happening today. Sometimes you can be forgiven for the first time it happens. This is just Misbah in his BPL career. 48 matches, 38 wickets, an average of 28. Murtaza, sorry. Economy of 6.7. But yeah, it was their first game yesterday, and maybe we could give them a bit of a reprieve for yesterday, but you can't have the same thing happening in the next match.
Yeah, talk about yesterday. We certainly missed one of us who was not available. And the gentleman sitting right next to me took a day off. Misbah Haq, all base faced today, not a single boundary. What happened? Where were you?
I thought you were going to come and check up on me in the evening, Atta. I'm quite glad that you find it quite funny. But yeah, I had a little bit of an issue with me yesterday. But yeah, I'm happy to say that I think I've recovered pretty well. And nice to be back in the commentary box and have you make fun of me, Atta.
No, but, I mean, jokes aside, we just want to know what happened. That's gone into the hand. Did it? No! Just falling short. Could have been a very good catch. But don't forget, I did mention that you should go and get yourself checked up in the hospital. I did call you. Yes, you were sick. But what really happened?
We'll just have a look at this very quickly. Good effort by Johnson Charles down at fine leg. Actually, what happened is I came and spent a couple of hours in your night the night before yesterday. And I woke up rather unwell. Bit of an upset stomach. I had dinner in your room, and it's the first time that I've had dinner in your room and the first time I've woken up not feeling well. So, Atta?
You're more than welcome to come and have dinner anytime you feel like. But we wish you well, and I hope you recover and get better and better. 143 for 4.
This is sunshine smile, makes me feel this way. When I can't see through, when I'm feeling blue.
You're a real beauty.
Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
আমাদের সেরা উজ্জ্বলতা নতুন প্যাকে
Fair and lovely. এখন নতুন টিউবের মতো মিনি প্যাকে চমৎকার উজ্জ্বলতা
মাত্র 12 টাকায়।
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক, আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
He also has done a really good job at right at the top of the order, leading from the front. 1 for 28, 1 for 5. Tisara Pereira. It's all happening in favor of Rangpur Riders. Chittagong Vikings 143 for 4. They still have 3 more overs to bat. And Malinga. Put Malinga back into the attack. He's had a wonderful time with the ball. He hasn't picked up a wicket yet, but he's only given away 13 runs in the 2 overs that he has bowled. He loves to bowl in that length, the Yorker box. He's absolutely brilliant. Specialist. Sid Malinga, hardly find him bowling, or rather given an opportunity to the batsman to free their arms. Now the mid-off goes back at long off. Third man comes inside the circle. Misbah Haq will be thinking how to put him away for a boundary. Anything outside the off-stump, maybe an opportunity. Look at that. Look at that length. Absolutely brilliant.
I remember when he started his T20 career, Atta, and I'm sure you'll remember, he used to open bowling with a couple of overs at the top. This is the Yorker that you're just talking about, right in there, and very difficult to get that ball anyway. And later on in his career, you've seen that very seldom does he open the bowling now. He comes on middle overs towards the end and does exactly what he did in that last delivery. Make sure that he gets it right up in the block hole. It's very difficult for the batsman to score. A good slow ball as well. There we go. Again, brilliant.
Yeah, he's bowled 3 on the trot. It's just brilliant. And that's something that the youngsters watching this telecast, the ones who are in the ground, can seriously learn a thing or two about how to bowl Yorkers. Well, does he go and move away, make some room? He needs to pick up a couple of boundaries. You want to take your chances against someone like Malinga. Look at that. Well, he tried to move away, but still dead straight onto the stumps, allowing the batsman just for a single. Incredible. Fantastic stuff from Lasith Malinga.
The real skill, isn't it? But once again, this was going to be the last delivery. You'll see that again a little bit later. They are a real skillful bowler, this guy.
And would you believe it, has bowled 5 Yorkers on the trot. He's he's making his debut, Lasith Malinga, in this BPL edition. Current score, 166. Now let's have a look at what he's done in the first 3 balls. Probably not at the Yorker length, and then on target. The second, the third, even the 4th and the 5th one. Brilliant. 325 career wickets. Second most by any bowler after Bravo. 149 for 4.
বাইরে দেওয়ালের উপর ধুলো টিকতেই দেয় না এপেক্স আল্টিমা
ফিরতে হলে রবিতে ফিরে যাও
রবিতে ফিরে এলেই 1 বছরের জন্য ফ্রি ইন্টারনেট 100% গ্যারান্টি এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় অফার রবি
Look at the top of the order right there, Luke Ronke, 78 of just 35 deliveries. When he was around, Chittagong Vikings would have thought that, yes, we would go on to pick up a really big total. But after his dismissal, nothing much from the others. Yes, Misbah looks still there on 22 of 26 deliveries. But they need some firepower. 2 more overs to be bowled. We know the pitch is playing really well now. Little bit wide on that occasion, just couldn't put it away. There was an opportunity. 150 up.
Time since last boundary, 49 balls. And in T20 cricket, after the start that they had, just not good enough. Look at the first 50, 18 balls, 37 to get the second 50, and 55 to get the third. I'm just looking at the situation now, 19th over. They will want to get as many as they can in this over because it's Malinga to close up Atta. And it doesn't look like he's missing his Yorker length either.
Well, they need to throw their bat around and really play some aggressive cricket at the moment. I know the lengths have been very good, but then you need to do something different. You need to put a little bit of doubt in the bowler's mind. Go down the wicket, make room, shy away towards the off stump, leg stump, because there are 2 fielders behind square inside the circle. There you go. That's exactly what I was talking about. Beautifully played. And you need to do something different. That is an excellent shot under the circumstances. Boundary after 51 balls, and it's a good one.
Yeah, they certainly need a few more of these in these remaining 9 deliveries in this innings. Atta. 155 for 4 now. 112 for 2 they were after 10 overs. So they'll certainly once again be disappointed with their progression in the last half of the innings. And they had wickets in hand. Just lost 2 since that 10 overs. Really need to make sure that they capitalize on the starts that they've got.
There will only be a single. Yeah, can they manage to score 170 or maybe just above 170? 175 can turn out to be a decent total on this track. We know even if a team gets a really good start in the middle over, that's very important, where they start to lose wicket and then they panic. That's exactly what has happened to Chittagong Vikings on both occasions. They have Sikandar Raza to come in next. Perhaps it could have been a better idea to send him up the order. Come back for 2. It is turning out to be a good over. 9 runs already in this over. Get a boundary in the last ball. Let's see whether they can pick up a boundary here. Sikandar Raza, Sanjabul and Tanvir come in next. Then the bowlers, Subhashish Roy and Taskin Ahmed. Well, he's played that beautifully. He should come back for the second. This is good running. Very good running. 11 in that over. 160 for 4. The leading wicket takers in the T20s at Dwayne Bravo, right at the top, 387 wickets. Incredible, just incredible. Look at the economy rate of Lasith Malinga. He's got the second highest wickets, 325, under 7 run in over. Sunil Narayan, even a better economy, under 6, 298 wickets. There we go, the last over. All those top 7 wicket takers are participating in this edition of the 5th edition of BPL.
And this was Malinga's last over, the 18th of the innings. And just look at that. It's almost as if he's drawing those dots on there. He's so accurate. And they got 1 run off each delivery of that over. If that happens in this over, they'll end up 166. I'm not sure that'll be enough.
They're so good bowling in the dead. Excellent delivery. But they still have to go and chase the total, whatever they managed to get in the end, Tino. Runs on the board. Early wickets. Will be pressure. That's Sikandar Raza. Had a good time with the ball and the bat in the recent series against the West Indies. Anamal Bijoy struggling with the timing. Can hardly get him away. That's the reason why we felt that maybe they could have or should have targeted other bowlers a bit early.